Hi, my name is Tomasz Mazuryk. I'm co-founder and CEO of FundingBox platform.
And tell me, when you're looking at the CEE region, how much traction do you have for the funding that you are offering? And can you explain what funding you are offering to begin with?
All right. Well, we are a platform that was launched in September 2014. We are a platform offering government funding for startups distributed in a cascade model. This is the new approach of governments and the European Commission to distribute funding through the third parties. The clear benefit for the startups is that this money is smart money, because on top of the classical application process we are offering value-added services like acceleration, coaching and mentoring, and B, this is hassle-free money. Usually you have to put much less effort into the application process, and this is much faster. Typically, after applying, it takes 5 to 6 weeks to get the approval and start your project.
And tell me about the EU funding and the new perspective for Horizon 2020. You said that there's quite a substantial figure of money coming in for the new perspective.
Yeah, that's true. During the last year we have distributed 12 million euros out of 80 million euros dedicated to all fiber accelerators funded by European Commission. We have been winning 2 out of those 16 funded accelerators across the whole Europe. And during this year we have attracted 2,500 startups to apply to our contest. In the next perspective from the Horizon 2020, there is going to be 800 million euros allocated for cascade funding. On top of this, from the Polish funds that could be interesting for Polish startups, we are expecting close to €500 million for Poland only. So the market is huge.
That's a lot of money. I wanted to ask you, because you have hubs in Madrid, Copenhagen and Warsaw, as you were saying.
Yes, that's correct.
When you're looking at the quality of the startups, how would you rate startups in the CEE region as opposed to their Western European counterparts?
Well, unfortunately, I must admit that CEE startups are not very much represented in our competitions that are open to all European startups. Well, by the way, startups from the whole world are invited, assuming they decide to run and develop their business in Europe. The biggest representation we are getting is from southern countries, mainly Spain and Italy, but also the Western Europe is pretty much represented. Compared to those regions, very few startups from CEE are applying, and the quality of the applications is not that high as those from Western Europe.
And why do you think that is?
Well, I think we still have to catch up, and we are still behind the European, Western European or Nordic startup ecosystems. Polish startups have to learn how to apply, how to pitch. They need to go to more competitions, fail, learn, and then finally get accepted. And I think Polish and CEE startups have to be more open in sharing their ideas. Unfortunately, I have to admit that only from few Polish startups I have got a question: are you going to sign an NDA with me before I submit my application to you? I have never heard it from any startup from Western Europe.